started putting the plug back in there. Started cleaning up back here. We got this all sealed up. We're going to take this thing down to the lake and see if it'll float. This should be interesting.
Water in 30-something years.
This will be the first time it's been floating on the lake in 30 years. And I'm just going to back it in just deep enough to check it for leaks. So. Bit coming in right there around one of the bolts. Could probably silicone that, but slow as that leak is, that's nothing. A little tiny bit back there. I'd have to say that's pretty good. So yeah, it's time to put a motor in this bad boy and see if we can get her to run. I like it when a plan comes together. We're going to put the motor back in the boat. So, might as well get to it. Got it lifted up, put the adapter on. Basically, there's a bell housing adapter there and a drive shaft adapter. We put the motor mount back in the boat, welded it in, looks good. Cousin Paul, he cut that with the sawzall. I don't really know where to start. Dangerous right here. We had to get it out somehow, so that was the easiest way. The good thing was, when he cut it at such an angle, it just sat right back in there. So. My backup has arrived. What's up? Today we're gonna put this motor in. If it's the last thing we do all day, we're gonna get this motor back in this boat.
Right? Looks good.
I got the motor mount back in.
That. Wow.
So
looks factory.
Yeah, it's factory. I like that word. It looks factory. Whatever factory this came out of.
70s factory.
So yeah, we didn't dare unbolt these because the stringers are kind of rotten. So we don't have time to put stringers in the boat, so we're just going to double mount the engine. We'll show you how that works. Believe it or not, we're going to use that throttle cable though. That's original, that's OEM. So for some reason the motor doesn't want to fit back in the boat, but that right there is what we were having trouble putting together. That coupler, you can't really hardly get to it. It has to all slide together, and literally it is completely closed in. This hole here is to access it for greasing the U-joint.
If you can get the motor to stop at the right spot.
Yeah, you got to bump it over. So yeah, right now it's not greasable. And then this exhaust deal had a little bit too much hose here, so we had to move it. And yeah, we're fighting this motor mount thing, which is kind of gross. The original motor mount is underneath here, this thing here, but we got this plate up here because the stringers are rotten, and we're going to put mounts up here. so that we have basically a double mount on the engine. So hopefully that'll keep the engine from falling out of this old girl. But that's it. We're gonna go get breakfast. I've had enough of this boat for one day. Okay, it's a new day in the shop. Getting ready to start the boat one more time. Now that the motor's back in, we'll see if we can get it to run. Well, she runs. Sounds pretty good. Got a little oil leak here at the back of the motor. That's going to be a problem. Have to pull the intake back off for that. Dang it. Well, it's that day. We're going to go back it in the lake and see if it will propel itself. I don't think we'll drive it today. We're just going to check the propeller and the water cooling and run the motor for a little bit. Make sure it's ready for its big day. For this time, it looks dry back here. We got 0 water coming in. Throttle and fire her up. Logs are nice and cold. Yeah, I think we're just about ready to take this thing for a rip. I think this was a success. Got some carpet in the boat. It's time to get that gas tank out, get that battery in that there box, and get the other seat in. Screw it back together, put some plywood underneath and kind of support that. We just don't have time to rebuild that. The people will be here in a couple of days to go for a ride and see their boat after 30 years of a watery grave. Got one more gauge to put in the dash. Got good steering, bilge pump control. That's the fuel tank I'm going to run, because after our little water test the other day, everything went good, so I'm thinking she's lake ready. All right, just got here to Jeff's Metal Polishing. This guy does the best polishing in Havasu. I got this little special project. Got a special project for you, Jeff.
Okay, Merlin. How are you?
Good, man. How you been?
Good, perfect.
Jeff, he gets dark in the afternoon. He's a little lighter in the morning, but yeah, he does some awesome polishing, wheels, everything. Like he does the works. I just need to polish this thing up.
Okay.
This thing was on the bottom of Lake Powell for 30 years on a boat, and I'm making a gift to give back to the owner. We got the seat cushions back from the upholstery shop. They look gorgeous. So we'll get those put in. Should fit pretty good. My measurements went correct on there. Might have to do a little forcing, a little bit of force. A bit of force. So they fit a little tight, but lake ready. Lake ready. Yeah. Beautiful day in Havasu. Cousin Paul's on his way down from Utah. Yep. Got a little rain last night. Got the boat sitting on the driveway here to kind of drain it out. Even froze a little this morning. We got some ice. Hardly ever see ice in Havasu. Anyway, got water draining out back here. So last night I went to bed early and Desiree comes in and she goes, "Hey, that boat's making like a lot of noise." So I came out to check on it, and it had filled up. The bilge pump was working, but this little hole was plugged up, so we were having trouble getting the water out. We cleaned that out, and then the bilge pump pumped it out. But yeah, that was a heck of a test for the bilge pump. So yeah, Paul and Ben and I think Papa Dar's coming. They should be here anytime. And we'll go get breakfast, and then we'll go test this boat. Cousins showed up. They are ready for the ultimate boat ride. Papa Dar's here. He's got his preserver in hand. He's like, I don't know.
We're going for a swim, apparently.
Okay, so what do you think, guys?
You did awesome, man. This thing, I have no concerns.
Yeah, me neither, honestly.
Nope.
I think it'll be great.
But I want to say it's not been tested.
Yeah.
That's what today's for, right?
So we're putting Papa Dar and Hunter on a jet ski that Jimmy's got.
We're the recovery
Yeah,
vehicle.
you're what's gonna get us to the beach. We don't care about this. If it goes down, it's been down before. It's good. We haven't been down.
We'll just pile all on the jet ski
That's right.
and run her to
Totally.
the beach.
Yeah,
right.
I'm prepared to get wet, honestly.
I seen you went and put shorts on.
Yeah. We're going to the lake, dude.
Yep.
It's hard to film on the water, as you've already seen. Like,
Yeah, it's tough.
Everything gets wet. Are you ready? You look ready.
ready.
You look like you're
Yep.
shorts and
Hopefully,
life preserver and
You never know.
yeah. So Hunter, he's kind of the doubter. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing down to Body Beach and give it a test.
Yeah, let's do it.
And
she's gonna be flawless.
I think Cousin Paul's gonna be the first to drive the boat. I think he gets to be the operator today.
You gonna break it?
Yeah.
Man?
Well, you know, they say the captain needs to stay with the ship.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's what he's
thinking.
failing.
Captain Paul.
Thanks a lot.
So we're gonna head down to Body Beach and get this going. Sink or swim.
Sink or swim.
It's all come down to this.
Yeah.
Swimming down here, Paul's the ducks.
Yeah. So this is gonna be the first time this boat's been on the water in like 30 years. It's been in the water, just not on the water.
It's never floated on its own.
Yeah, we're hoping.
Whose idea was this? Gosh. Jimmy, this water's cold. You want to come jet skiing? No, not me. This is a lot better in July, I'm just saying. By you. It absolutely amazes me that it's actually floating. Like, can you believe it,
It
Jimmy?
is. We're on the water.
So we're so gonna go flog this thing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna vlog on it.
How's it look?
Looks good.
This is the first official test. I run it. I'm gonna let Paul run it. How we doing, man? Let's go. Stay together.
That's nuts.
Isn't it though?
That is nuts.
It's alive.
Holy crap.
That was for all the guys that said it would fall apart.
The throttle's a little heavy.
A love it.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
This is the biggest jet ski Jimmy's ever drove.
Right?
Right now. This is history.
Hold on a minute.
We losing our air filter?
Let's take it off. See if it's getting more air.
Oh, that might help it.
Because it's kind of lean.
Well, if it's lean, it's probably not going to help it.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens, Jimmy.
Trial and error.
Nothing can go wrong now. No. He's got the rip. Let's do it. That's cool. So I guess it's time to give it back to the guy. I guess. I mean, what are we gonna do with it? Well.
Hi there, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying this series of the Yellow Submarine on Merlin's Old School Garage. Been a fun project. I want to give a big shout out to my cousin Paul and his wife Michelle for helping promote my channel. Also, we'll be returning to our normal schedule of Sunday video drops. We only do 4 videos a month at this point. Also, be sure to tune in on Wednesday the 28th for the final episode of the Yellow Submarine on the Fab Rats channel. Thanks for watching.